Yeah, hey tubers. Yeah, well, I guess I figure I should make this one video about my truck's sad day. Um, well, I know on the mysportstrack.com there was a lot of questions about it because I put it up there. I'm not sure if you guys had any questions about it. You haven't posted anything yet, haven't commented about it. But yeah, basically, if you want to put it this way, July 19th, 2009, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I heard a big bang. And it didn't really faze me what it really was. So I looked around the house, didn't see anything. And so I basically went back to bed, and when I went back to bed, I got a call that saying that actually cops put it this way, that your vehicle has been hit. I was almost questioning it. I was just, what? I say to myself, I'm sleeping. How can that happen? So as soon as that happened, as soon as they called me, basically, if you want to put it this way, I put some pants on, and I ran outside. And basically, what happens is I went outside. Of course, the cops ask you for your insurance and registration. I gave them that. And basically, if you want to put it this way, is I saw the girl. Her car, what happened is her tire and her rim, basically her tire and her rim was shattered. Somehow her sorry, jeepers, I'm just trying to think, because it's hard to explain it. It's pretty sad. It's making me pretty sad right now to even think about it. Because actually, if you want to put it this way, the truck is kind of sentimental to me, because January 10th, yeah, I lost my dad, and the truck means a lot to me. So if I start to, stutter or whatever, that's why. And somehow her the top of the car caved in. Her bumper was totally ripped off. What I said before, her rim was shattered. And actually, if you want to put it this way, here, I'll show you. And only what I saw is what you saw in the video. My truck's sad day. The wheel got popped, and basically, yeah, it was that. You saw that. That's a brand new one. Bumper was gone. This was all cracked up. This was totally, basically demolished. But you know what I'm lucky about? This was fine. The tailgate was fine. So, the tailgate is original. This is fine. And then the poor girl was crying, so it's not like I could say, "Hey, you wrecked my truck." I couldn't get mad at her. I just said, "You know what? It happens." And I just told her, "Calm down. Everything will be fine. Glad no one got hurt." I kind of told her in a way too. And it's still, from this day, it's like, I can't even imagine. I never even imagined. If you want to put it this way, I followed the rules of my community. It's called Twin Rivers Community. Twin Rivers community. And the rules are in Twin Rivers that no trucks, pickup trucks, cannot be parked in no parking lots, no driveways, not even if you own a house and you have your own driveway, not allowed to park there. So I'm gonna put it this way: about 4 or 5 years, I followed that rule, and this happens. So that's basically the story. And then I did not have the cops tow the truck because I told them I didn't want to pay for the towing. I didn't want to pay it being stored somewhere, paying every single day it being there. And I says, no, I don't want it towed. I'll deal with it. So basically, one reason why I took the pictures, and it's a shame, I just ran out of the house. It's a shame I never took the pictures of what happened that night, really, the girl's car. But what can you do? Plus it was dark, and I didn't have this this new good phone camera that I got, and it didn't have no flash or anything. So I figured there's no point. I guess I was just so thinking about rushing and see what happened. I just never did it. So after I took those pictures, actually my neighbor was walking, and he says, oh God, I heard that. And he says, man, I heard the bang, but I just did not go out. I didn't know it was your truck involved. And he says I was up, and I didn't call him until, I don't know, about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, because I figured it was asleep at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when it happened. So I didn't bother calling him around that time. And he says, I was up. I was like, I could have. Basically, what I did was, when I did call him, and when I did when I did take the pictures, me and him literally started up the truck and drove it. We were very, very careful. Drove it into my driveway. Now, you're trying to say, and I know what part one question you guys will ask is that, well, isn't there a rule? Didn't you just say there was a rule that I cannot park the truck in the driveway? Well, let's put it this way. They can't say anything because A, the truck's wrecked. B, I wanted to get off the road because at that time, when I told the cops I do not want it towed, they told me you have to get that vehicle off the road as soon as possible. So that's what I did. Put it in the driveway, cover it, basically covered it where it won't look stupid. And of course I called the insurance company that day. Say about a day or two. It was about a day, like the next day. Well, my grandma came over. I showed her. She says, wow. So what I did was, she saw it. So we went to basically lunch. And then amazingly or not, I met people that had the same insurance company as me. And all that. They told me, well, I have New Jersey manufacturer, if you want to put it that way. They had New Jersey manufacturer. They told me about a place. It was Car Maze. And they told me about it. They said it's a direct body shop for New Jersey manufacturer. So you bring it there, they fix it. So what I did was, as soon as I did that, I picked up the phone, called my insurance company.